What's something obvious for everyone but you only just realized? 1. I recently discovered that honey isn't spicy. My husband was buying a bottle of hot honey, and I made some comment about the ridiculous marketing, since all honey is already spicy. Turns out I'm just allergic. 2. I didn't know my mom had a name until in first grade. The teacher asked us what our mother's name was. Everyone answered but me. I never realized my mom had a name and I questioned my entire existence. I went to her straight after school. She was cooking in the kitchen and I asked her, "Mama, what's your name?" She smiled, stopped cooking and came down to my height and told me her name. It was a sweet memory, but man, I felt shame that I didn't know that sooner. 3. I'm face blind, and I just found out how bad it is. Apparently my UPS driver who I see every day at work is the guy who grew up down the street from me, and I thought they were two different people because the UPS guy wears a hat. 4. So I'm not a native speaker, which might make this somewhat excusable. But for the longest time, I thought sitcoms were named that because the main characters spend most of their time sitting, in a living room, in a bar, etc. 5. I visited Rome with my mom when I was 6 or 7. We were standing in line to go to the toilet in a coliseum, and she suddenly pointed to a crack in the wall and said that there is something there. I checked it out and it was a Roman coin. Of course I thought that it was real and kept it and told everyone I knew about it. I realized that my mom just staged it all only 10 years later. Still amazing memories though. 6. I only learned recently that revenge is a dish best served cold, means you should take your revenge at a much later time when your opponent won't be expecting it. 7. That you can click, don't accept any cookies and websites work just fine. I always thought that would also disable essential cookies, so would either accept all or go through the motions of only allowing essential ones. 8. I was 30 before I found out that the lights doing that stretchy thing at night wasn't normal. I have astigmatism. 9. I had no idea that they move the holes on a golf course. I'm 32 years old. I always thought the concept of golf was mega boring anyway, but playing the same course over and over again? Who would even bother? No one would. Which is why they move the holes. 10. I was like 12 when I realized that you are supposed to close your eyes to fall asleep faster. Before that I just stared at the ceiling and waited till I fell asleep.